they would have died out anyway. The worst thing is when one starts to maintain that its own ideas contributed to the end of Catharism, or when it is said that Catharism disappeared, but we have no reason to define this failure as a tragedy, because the Cathars themselves yearned for this total dissolution from the world, that it is shown to us as a necessary course, that it was none other than their freely chosen objective. Borst comes to write that their fate became their destiny. No, one can't speak of destiny when there had been a fierce widespread persecution lasting centuries, and this destruction a de facto extermination that Borst and Mancelli, but they are not the only ones, announce not with indignation but with a triumphant tone, was not a work of the world, but rather of the Church, or better, as Dante denounced, of a church of immeasurable cupidity, the wolf that allows no man to pass along her track, but blocks him even to the point of death. Her nature is so squalid, so malicious, that she can never sate her greedy will. When she has fed, she's hungrier than ever. Hell 1, 95 to 99. Has anyone ever wondered why Dante had chosen the she-wolf instead of the male wolf, given that traditionally the male wolf is the greedy animal, symbol of the diabolical enemy that threatens the flock of the faithful? The she-wolf has other meanings. In the first place, it is, notoriously, the emblem of the city of Rome, and it would help to keep in mind that to say Rome in those days was the same in translation to say church. And there's more. In the Latin language, the word she-wolf has, among page 256, other meanings, that of a prostitute. These considerations were previously made by Ugo Foscolo and were never taken into account. Likewise, the prophecy of the greyhound that will kill the she-wolf is joined to the 510 and 5 that will kill the whore, that at the end of purgatory unequivocally represents the Church of Rome. The verses that say that she allows no man to pass along her track, but blocks him even to the point of death, seems to me to allude to the killing of the heretics who wish to unite with God, because this is what it is about, in their own way, different and without intermediaries. Overwhelmed, the nobility of the South, splendid and sumptuous, but militarily weak and politically isolated, the Pope left it to its fate. If only he had left them to their fate, before, that is, the crusade that was expressly demanded by him.